Warping logos and decals onto objects in perspective is always a challenge, and they never quite look right. Today, I'm showing you how you can bake your decals directly into your flat colors. So consistent placement and sizing, tricky angles, they're perfect every single time. All right, and now I'm in Maya. You can see the car model right here. It's very, very well made. I did not make it myself. I just bought it. What's really important though is the UVs, and this is super, super simple. I'm gonna show you how to do it. You don't need Substance Painter or Mari or any other kind of 3D texturing package. You can do this, in my case, with Clip Studio. You can do it with Photoshop or whatever you would like. And then if I go up to UV Editor, you're gonna see the way it's laid out. It's 10 by 10. And you can see if you click on, if I click this off, you're gonna see just the solid color. That's all it is solid colors except for the actual decals. If you click on this though, you're gonna see the way that these are actually labeled. 1001. I don't worry about the top one, by the way. So 1001, 1002, 1003, or if you go up 1001, 1011, this would be 1021, this would be 1012, etc. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, very logical. And so basically this is just solid colors. And what I did is in Clip Studio, you can see I have these titled or labeled Charger.1001. That's what goes in that first square. Charger.1002. You can see 004 is blue. 5 is a dark gray, 6 is a medium gray. These two are lighter grays, and that's all there is to it. There's nothing to it except these are colors, and they're labeled based on which UV tile they belong to. So I have all the UVs for the tires in this tile. And again, if I click on this checkerboard, you're gonna see that this is 1005. So when I go back here, that's this one. So anything that's in that space of the UVs is going to be this color when I render it. So as an example, let's just go ahead and open this one up. It's just a solid color. Let's say I want this to be green. Just because nothing's green on the car, it should stand out. If I do that and then I save it and I go to my surface shader and then I reload it and then I click Generate Preview, now you can see the tires are green. So it's just that simple. Now, as far as I know, this only works on tile 1001. So you'd have to kind of move things around to make these and then just move them back. It's really not that big of a deal. All right, now let's say instead of 01, I wanted an Autobots symbol on the doors. So I would make sure I right click, I go to UV shell, I highlight the two shells, and then I go to Image, UV snapshot, and I call it whatever I want. In this case, it's called Test Texture. And then I click Apply and Close. I already had that, so it's just overwriting. I go back to Clip Studio and I'm gonna open that file. Okay, so this is what it gives me. And you can see what I like to see it better. So what I'll do is I'll add a new layer, I'll put it below it, and I will add a white just so I can see what it exported. Okay, so now this is what's in tile 1001, and you can do whatever you want. So I have an example for you. I have this Autobots image right here, and it's actually flattened. It's not really a PNG the way I wanted, where it's transparent background. It just looks like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just select the blue because it's very, very simple. And I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste it here. And then just to keep everything consistent, I'm going to select that and I'm going to fill it. And let's go ahead and make this bigger. Let's move it over a little bit where it might kind of fit. And then let's see what color I kind of like better. Probably something like a red, I think is probably going to look fine. Then I'm just going to hide the UVs because all I want is to do this. Then back in Maya, I go back to surface shader up over here on the right side. I'm going to click on this little arrow on the right to get back to the properties basically of the texture. And then since I just overwrote the file, I'm going to go again, reload, and then generate preview. And then here you can see, of course, it's not perfect. There might be some trial and error in getting it to be in the exact right place that you want it to be in. But that's all you would do. And it's not on the other side, so it's just on this side. And then what I would do is I would go up to render settings, make sure I'm on Maya hardware 2.0. That should be default on everybody's Maya. I have my, 300 dots per inch, 1500 by 3000. And I'm just going to hit this render button, render the current frame. And there we go. Yeah, these are basically your flats, and the logo or decals are baked into the flats. So you would render out your Pencil Plus, you'd render out your flats with the logos or the decals, and you've just saved yourself a ton of time. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. And going forward, this channel is going to be specifically geared toward 3D artists who want to make comics, or comic artists who want to use 3D to help them. So it's going to be that kind of amalgamation of 3D and comic book art, because that's what I really, really love. I want to share tools, tricks, techniques with you. And again, I appreciate your support. So please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment if you have questions or if you want to see something more specifically next time. And I will either make a video or respond to the comment down below. Thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.